I can't hear you.
Maybe it would be helpful if I unmuted. Let's start that again. It naturally mutes you if you play a video. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Meticulous Moments podcast, where we facilitate community upliftment through leadership development. And this evening, we would like to welcome a very, very special guest, Mark Vallint. He is an amazing, phenomenal martial artist, good friend of mine, and we are so super blessed to have him with us. Welcome, Mark.
Welcome, and thank you very much for having me on your show. It's a privilege and an honor. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mark. I'm going to read your bio to the audience because I believe it's good, when we go into these sessions, to have a bit of a background before we start our edifying conversation. So I'm going to read what you sent me earlier today.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Mark writes the following. I began my fitness and martial arts journey at a very young age. It has been and it will continue to be a massive and important part of my life. I began the journey learning Wado Ryu karate. A few years later, I then began to learn Akido before starting my journey in Taekwondo, going on to becoming an instructor. I've attended and done multiple seminars, competitions, including national and world level competitions, and have been inducted into multiple national and international Hall of Fames. I also hold a world record for a 250 kilogram wall sit, and we're going to talk about that with Record Breakers and Recordholders Republic. The fitness and martial arts journey will continue for many, many years. I believe that you love martial arts, and we just want to welcome you here. And as we start this session, please just give us a few pointers to the audience that you would like them to know about you.
Well, first of all, as you can see from my bio, I'm a massive fitness and martial arts fan. It's a great love of mine. It's really helped me in my life, and it's a massive part of all my life, both the fitness and the martial arts. And through my fitness and martial arts journey, I've been so fortunate and so lucky, and I'm so grateful that I've met so many great people.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and it does change your life. It really is a life-changing addition. I always tell people it really ciphers into every area of your life. It changes the way we think. It changes the way we conduct ourselves. It changes the way we treat others. So tell us a little bit more about the changes, physical, emotional, spiritual, that you underwent as you were on your martial arts journey.
Well, before I started my martial arts and fitness journey, I was quite shy, low confidence. I used to get bullied, so I was sort of like in my shell, and then I started doing fitness and like my martial arts, and it's changed me because it's changed. I'm more confident, I'm more outgoing, and it's also changed mentally. I'm a very positive person now. I'm also a very chilled person. I don't get uptight or stressed about much. I'm just me. I'm just humble, happy, outgoing, confident person. So yeah, it's really changed my life 110%. It's changed my life so much, both the martial arts and my fitness journey.
That is wonderful, and I agree with you. Martial arts really it has that effect on all of us. And I said to someone the other day, when you speak to a martial artist, it's like you just understand each other. It's just something that you can't see, something that's unspoken. We just connect on a certain level. And I want to read a comment here from our wonderful friend Alvaro Rocha. He said the following. He said, "This is an amazing legend," speaking about you. and a great friend. Big congratulations, Juanita. Love the guest you are having. Great to see Mark Vallint. He is a total warrior and huge respect for this man, legend. So that's a comment from Alvaro to you while we are on here on the show.
Alvaro, thank you so much, brother. Much love and respect, my friend. Like martial arts, it's a huge part of my life. Alvaro does some amazing drawings and he's done so many for so many people, so many martial artists, sort of worldwide, and he does some fantastic, wonderful drawings. It's a privilege and honor to know him and to call him my friend. So thank you so much, Alvaro. Love and total respects always.
Absolutely. And then, of course, Alvaro is a very good friend of ours. And I'm also thinking of another special friend. And he was in the photos, that I saw. And I believe that you guys spent the weekend together celebrating the Hall of Fame. And that's none other than John Stephenson, our beautiful, amazing friend. Alvaro is the artist, John is the author. So we would also just like to thank John for being so amazing, what kind souls they are. I mean, we are so blessed to have these amazing people in our lives.
We certainly are. I mean, a big shout out to John. John is a great guy. He is a really nice guy, a genuine, humble, respectful, gentleman. And a big shout out for John. John contacted me earlier this year, back in January, and at the time I didn't really know him. And basically, what happened was he asked me if he could do a book for me, and I thought, oh, that okay. And he said, yeah, I'd like to do a book for you, and he literally did this book within a few days, and wow, what an amazing book, an absolutely amazing book. This man has since gone on to do many amazing books for many martial artists, and currently just recently he's done Legends books, Legends 1, Legends 2, Legends Legacy, and these books are truly top quality, amazing books. I'm so honored and so privileged to know John. He's a great guy and a great friend, and I was privileged and honored to meet him at the weekend. I attended the UK martial arts show, which is held every year, in May, and it's the first weekend, and it's held at Doncaster Dome, and it is a fantastic show. It's hosted by Bob Sykes and Paul Barnett. They do an absolutely amazing jobs. Those two guys are legends, absolute legends. Now, John, on the Sunday evening, at the awards for the UK martial arts show, John was inducted into the UK martial arts show Hall of Fame. And John, massive congratulations, my friend. You truly deserve that. You are a great guy. You do so many great things for so many great martial artists. And God bless you. I'm privileged to know you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Huge respect to Alvaro and John, two amazing individuals, two, authentic leaders out there. And I wanted to ask you about that because you were there at the Hall of Fame and you've received many awards, for your martial arts. Tell the audience a little bit more about that.
You know, the UK martial arts show, I think now, I think has been running for about 6 years. And after the show on a Sunday evening, the show is run Saturday to Sunday. There's many things happen there. So there's stalls where you can uh, uh, go and see different things, people selling different things. There's lots of different seminars done by many great martial artists, teachers, teaching self-defense, all sorts of different stuff. And basically, they also have a stage at the front where there's some fantastic martial arts sort of demos. These people are truly amazing people. And then on the Sunday evening, after the show, they have a Hall of Fame, and it's a privilege and an honour to be inducted in to these awards. They are quite unique, and it's a privilege and a blessing to be a part of it. And the fact that it's in my hometown, that makes it even more sort of special.
Yeah.
Like for me. But yeah, the awards are absolutely beautiful awards. You know, what Bob Sykes and Paul Barnett does for so many martial artists is absolutely amazing, and I'm truly honoured and blessed, and I thank them so much. So yeah, thank you.
Absolutely fantabulous. And I wanted to ask you as well, Mark, you hold the record for a wall sit of 250 kilograms. And
Yeah.
I believe that you are still training and that you've gone past that in your training sessions. Tell us about the training and how you mix your training. What is the process? Because that's heavy, 250 kilo. And also tell the audience what a wall sit is for those who don't know what a wall sit is.
Okay, so a wall sit is basically you sit against the wall with your back against the wall. Your knees are at 90 degrees, your hips are at 90 degrees, and your back is like flat to the wall. That is a basic wall sit. Now, a big shout out now to a guy called Matthew Woolley from MW Fitness. Matthew Woolley is my PT and my coach, and he is an absolutely amazing guy. This guy, I've got a lot of respect for. He's a good friend of mine, and he is an amazing PT. Now, my journey with Matthew started probably about 5 years ago. I was training at my local gym. Matt at the time was working there as a PT, and I asked him to do a bit of pad work, boxing, and he said, yeah, no problem. Anyway, we went on, we did some pad work, and then he got me into doing like sort of CrossFit training, and it's just changed my life. It's changed me physically, it's changed my fitness, my strength, my endurance. Everything is just top level. So yeah, so just going back to the wall sit, how that sort of came around is Matt now runs his own like private gym now. He's been doing that for some time now. So I just want to make that sort of clear. and it's MW Fitness. So check it out on Facebook or Instagram, okay? And you will find it. This guy is amazing. He's a great PT. So just going back to the wall sit. How that worked is I started doing a wall sit, and like Matthew said to me, okay, let's make it a little bit harder. Let's put a bit of weight there. So we sort of put like maybe I think it was like 40 kilogram there, and I could sit there and you know, it wouldn't sort of bother me. And then sort of 40 became 60, and I held that, and then 60 became 80, and I held that, and then because it was 80 kilogram, we sort of said to each other, why don't we just make it a round number and make it 100 kilogram? So then we did 100 kilogram, and sort of that became easy. And then me being me, and sort of Matt being Matt, sort of pushing me forward. He said to me, you know, let's go 120, and then that hamster wheel just continued to turn. So 120 became 140, then 160, then 180, 200, and then I kind of got the bug for doing wall sits, and then yeah, we basically like looked into it to doing a record for like Record Republic, and I got a 250 kilogram, and I sent it to them, and basically they said, we would love to see this. This is amazing. And basically I did a 250 kilogram wall sit for them, and they sent me a world record, and also like Record Breakers sent me a world record too, which you know, I'm so humbled and pleased and happy, because you know, it just shows you that you can achieve anything. If someone said to me a year ago or 2 years ago that I would have a world record, I'd be like, nah, no chance. But now, you know what? You know, I've got a world record, and it's absolutely amazing. And it's not just my doing, but it's thanks to Matthew, who constantly, every session I go, you know, he puts the time and he puts the work in. He's always thinking of something new challenges, pushing me. And you know, I go there to work, and that's exactly what he makes me do. There's no session that's ever easy. There's no session that's ever the same. So yeah, it's a big credit to him that I am where I am now, and that I hold that record. Just so it's clear, I have like unofficially beat that now. I think the last one we did was 360 kilo. So that journey has continued, and it will continue to like continue. The aim is to get 400 kilogram. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah,
that's phenomenal.
Yeah, it's a lot of weight, but you know, it's hard to sort of explain. People like always ask me, how can you hold a quarter of a ton on your legs. And I'm like, that's what I train for. That's what I do.
Wow.
So people know how that worked. It wasn't 250 kilograms straight on. How it worked was it'd be a different number of plates
Yeah.
like put on, and the weights would be put on one by one between every
Yeah.
roughly about every 4 to 5 seconds. A plate would be put on me, and it could
Yeah.
vary in weight from 5 kilogram to 10 kilogram to 15 to 20, or even like 25. So
Yeah.
I would not know. The weights would just be put on me, and I'd hold it for like 5 seconds. Then the next plate would be put on me, and that's how that worked. And obviously, I held that weight, and I got to 250 kilos. And since then, I've like unofficially beat it, and I'm now probably holding about 360 kilos. That was my last one. Anyone that wants to see that, they can go on my YouTube page and they'll like find it there too.
Oh, amazing. I want there's something that I'm wondering about. The first thing I want to know is how long did it take you? Because you mentioned cross training, you trained very hard. How long did it take you to go from 60 kilograms at a wall sit to what happened to my computer?
250 kilograms.
Yeah, sorry, my computer just completely went off, but we're back. How long did you take to go from 60 kilograms to 250 and then from 250 to 360?
Every session was a progression. So it's like I went from 60 kilograms to like 80 kilograms within like one session. So every session I would sort of progress by maybe 20 or 30 kilo, or sometimes more. So that time from say 60 kilogram to 250 kilogram was not a long time. I say roughly about,
Wow.
it's hard to say, but roughly about 6 months. And
Oh,
then
that is not a long time.
and then
Wow.
the progression from 250 to 360 was, it's so quick.
Yeah.
It's like every session that I went, bearing in mind, I trained roughly 3 to 4 times a week, sort of with
Yes.
Matthew, and every session that weight would just get higher, and we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and it's just that hamster wheel, and
Yes.
like
Yeah.
how I take it is like it's just every session I need to get better, so
Yes.
every
The
session
drive.
I'm gonna push harder.
Yeah. Wow. I also want to add, I believe that it's also the years of martial arts training that put you in that mindset. Because that's a mindset thing. I believe you can do anything if you believe that you can do it. And martial arts, first of all, it changes our mindset, and then it really it kind of elaborates and shows us the things that we are capable of before we even knew or thought about these things. Because there were things that I had to learn that I just did, and I was astounded that I just did it. And it's mindset.
Absolutely. Yeah, mindset is a massive, massive part of like martial arts. It's definitely a massive part of what I do. If had a negative mindset, there's no way I would get through like training.
Yeah.
No way. Certainly not with the like Warsaw. You have to have a positive frame of mind. You can't go in there thinking I can't do this. You've got to be 100% committed. You've got to be like all in. And if you're not like all in, then there's no point going. Because at the
That's it.
end of the day, um, it's basically about giving 110% every session,
Every
putting the
time.
work in, grinding, working hard. Now, martial arts, it's a massive part of changing your mindset, changing your confidence, and that's what it's done for me. It's changed my mindset. I'm very positive now. Very, very, very confident now. And martial arts has changed my life so much, and I owe a lot to the martial arts. Not just that, I owe a lot to the training sort of with like Matthew. The training is so hard, and people often say, Mark, you're like a machine. But you know what? I say this, I'm just being me. I'm just giving 110% every session. And every session, I keep getting better. But it's not just about me.
Yeah.
I've got to give credit to Matthew because, he's there. He's putting them sessions sort of together. And he's the one like pushing me along, making me better, making me do things that like sometimes I walk in there and he'll say, right, today we're going to do this. And I think, wow, that looks hard. But then he'll say, you got this. Come on, let's go. We just go, I do it, and I get through it. And every session is about just getting through it. And you know what? It's the old saying, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. No matter what, you keep moving forward. And that's something that sticks in my mind the whole time. So when my training gets hard, I just go back to that old saying. I find it hard. I can't move fast, but I'm gonna keep moving no matter what.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, it's all about your mind. Your mind always has the tactical advantage, as in when you're tired, your mind will always look for the easy way out. It'll tell you to stop or to quit. But you've gotta control your own mind. You've got to be in control of your own mind. You've got to shut that voice out that saying, come on, it's time to quit now. You're done. You've got to shut that out. You just got to keep going and going and going. Yes. And I say to anybody out there, and if I can help anybody, my secret is no matter what, no matter how hard it gets or how tough it gets, you keep going. You will prevail so long as you keep going. And you stay positive. Stay positive.
That is absolutely true.
And don't listen to negativity. Push it aside. Turn that negative energy into positive energy. Stay positive.
Absolutely.
Don't listen to negative people. There's lots of people out there that are negative. Ignore them.
Yes.
Stay positive. Yeah. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that want to help you. And I promise you, you can achieve anything in life if you just put your mind to it.
That's the truth. Mark, that's really the truth. And I'm going to ask you the following question. And there's a reason. I'll explain why I'm asking this question. When you are doing that wall sit, are you thinking about the weights that are being put on your lap, on your legs? Or is your mind in another place? And I'll tell you why I'm asking that question. I'm present in the moment when I go into a tournament. I'm present in the moment until I get to that floor. I know what I want to do, but then I let my body take over and I try not to think too much. Let's say I'm doing the kata. I'm trying not to think about the moves because my body knows the moves already. So when I do kara, I have this song that I sing in my mind. That's a flowy song because that is something I like, and I let my body do the rest. When I do komite, I'm present in the moment until they say hajime, or until they say we should start, and then I sing another type of song, like a vibey type of song in my mind, and I fight because my body already knows what it needs to do. But
Right.
maybe it's different for other people. Let me ask you, when you are doing that wall sit, and even in other areas of your martial arts, do you think about the weights that are being put on you as you are doing the wall sit, or is your mind in another place? What is your technique?
You know, it's a very, very like interesting question, and it's a question that I've been asked a few times now, and it's actually a difficult one to answer because, in one sense, my mind is with those weights. It's what's coming next, because when you're holding it, like, you know, even 60 kilogram, or even, let's say, 100 kilogram. When you're holding 100 kilogram, it's no joke. You have to be focused on what you're doing. Bearing in mind how a wall sit is, for those people that
Yeah.
know what a wall sit is,
Yeah.
um, I've got 100 kilo there on my legs. I can't go down because the weight would break my legs, and I can't get up because I've got too much weight on me to get up. So
That's it.
it's very weird. Yes, my mind is like on the weight. I'm very focused on what's happening. I'm very focused on what I need to do, but I'm very focused on the end goal. So when I'm at a 60 or 100 kilo, my goal is not thinking about that particular weight. It's thinking about
Yeah.
250 kilogram, or now it's focused on 360 kilogram. So my focus is always about progression. It's not about
Yes.
so much in the moment. I'm focused on my end goal. So I will always have a goal. So
Yes.
when I start my wall sit, I know that I can do 250 kilogram. So until I get there, I will not quit. I will
Good.
keep going. Once I get
Good.
to 250, then I start setting my goals. Right, I've got
Yeah.
250. Let's get another 20 on there. Let's make it 270. Okay, I've got 270. Let's get 290. Okay, so I'll always push, but at the same time, because of the amount of weight that I've got on me, um, I have to know in my own mind when to quit, or should I say
Mm.
not quit, but when to stop. I
Yes.
wanted to
You can
quit, but
feel.
I know when to stop. And the
Yeah.
reason I say that is purely the fact that when you've got, I mean, the last one I did was 360 kilo. So when you've got 360 kilo on you, you cannot afford to like collapse and fall down to the
That's
floor.
heavy.
If that's a
Yeah.
lot of weight, it will break your legs. It will literally crush you. You can't stand up because you've got 360 kilogram there. So as much as I'm focused on the weight, I'm also focusing on my progression. And at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm keeping that strong mindset. I'm
Yeah.
thinking, okay, I've got this. I can do this. No matter what, I'm going to reach my goal.
That's it.
When I
That's a mindset.
I set this goal inside my head, and I'm going to reach this goal no matter what. And that is my sort of approach. I hope that makes sense.
It does. It does make sense in a lot of ways. And I wanted to ask you, I know you train very, very hard, but that is a huge amount of weight. Do you have any muscle pain? Are you a little bit stiff, after doing that? And what part of your body, if you get stiff, if you get muscle pain, what part of your body does it strain the most? Is it your thighs, your glutes, your back? Tell us more about that, because it's very interesting. I've never heard about a wall sit before I had that virtual coffee with you.
Right, after every workout, not just like when I'm doing wall sits, but after every workout, if you're training hard and you're putting the work in and you're grinding and you're pushing for that next level, you will always be sore.
Yes.
Even the world's best athletes, you always get DOMS, or should I say delayed onset muscle soreness. Okay.
Yes.
That's just part of being
an athlete.
You always get that. So even when I'm not doing wall sits and I'm doing something else, yes, I do get sore, but that's growth. That's growth.
That's
when
it.
you're small,
the training,
growth. You've basically worked that muscle that hard.
Yes.
Okay, it's basically growing. It's a normal part of training. I do believe that if you're not sore after a workout,
you didn't give it all.
Have you give it that 100%? And if not, why not? Do you have a goal? And this goes back to me saying, always have a goal in mind, no matter what. Have a goal and aim for it. Once you reach it, aim past it.
Yes.
But yeah, going back to the wall sit, wall sits it's mainly your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and sometimes it can hit your calves, depending depending sort of where you put the weight. Now, for me, I've been doing martial arts for many years now, and all the bouncing, the horse riding position. Okay, yes. I do a lot of that. So my legs are already sort of conditioned. Plus the other training that I do sort of with like Matthew, assault bike. There's loads of different things I do. I could be here all night reeling them off. But your legs get sort of conditioned to it. And my legs were like conditioned to that. And it's very interesting, and it's a very interesting question, and it's a difficult one, but I always say muscle soreness is just a part of being an athlete, and it's a part of pushing for that next level. That's that it. Next level. It's like I've had days when I've come home and I've been like, boy, my legs, my shoulders, my chest, I'm so sore, my back's hurting, but give it a day or two and I'm back in there and I'm stronger and faster. That soreness, it's not a negative, it's a positive. It's all growth. It's all about getting to that next level. That growth will take you to that next level.
That's it. Nothing like a good Sikwa Dutch in Sharon Kan to build you know, those thighs and those glutes. And if you go into kubidach and do the punching, that is one of the best exercises for me personally. But you know, I know a Marvel superhero that can do a pretty good Dutch. And I just wanted to show the audience something, and we're going to talk about this video that I'm going to show the audience now. We're going to elaborate about what that is. So hold on, guys. I'm going to surprise you with something. Did it show anything on your end? Because it didn't show anything on my end.
No, I couldn't see nothing.
Oh, me too. Let's upload it again. That's the fun thing about StreamYard. Let's try again.
Yeah.
Because it worked earlier. Let's see. Here we go. Pick the middle of the screen, guys. I absolutely love that video. Mark, tell the audience what that's all about, because the first time I saw the one where you got onto the ledge and you were like, you went back. Tell the audience what you did there. That was so funny.
Yeah, well, right. This was just one of them crazy off the wall sort of ideas. Me and a good friend of mine, we used to go for lots of walks, like out in the Peak District. And we spent many weekends, you know, walking. And we used to walk miles and miles and miles. You know, yeah. And I don't know. I come up with this crazy idea of doing a Spider-Man like video, and I was gonna actually put some like martial arts in it. And I said to my mate, I says, you know what? I've come up with this idea. I'm gonna dress up as Spider-Man. I'm gonna get a Spider-Man suit. I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go to Peak District, and we're just gonna make a crazy, funny video. Not for no like sort of like other reason than just making a crazy video. Anyway, I bought this suit, this Spider-Man suit, and I put it on. And me and my mate, we tunnel, we drives up to like to the Peak District, and we just started doing like random stuff. So like I'd like you know appear up from behind the wall, and then I'd jump over the wall, and then there was a scene when I put the full like video up. There's actually a scene in there where you see me get out the car and I walk like into a pub. I actually order a pint of Coke, drink the Coke, and then walk out. And that's in full Spider-Man uniform. The people in the pub was actually laughing. They thought it was absolutely hilarious. But I made people smile, and that to me is so important now. And no, that was just one of them crazy, like, sort of, like, off the wall, like, ideas. But that scene there, what happened is I peered up from behind that wall and, like, sort of Spider-Man antics, you look left, look right, and then you jump up onto the wall. And then what happened was one of the bricks moved on top of the wall, and it put me off balance and fell off backwards. Luckily for me, there was plenty of grass to break me through.
I saw that
who was actually, like, videoing it, he was in hysterics. He was absolutely in hysterics. But he was just a funny video.
Fun.
But that day was absolutely freezing, let me tell you. It was so cold. We had such a good time, such a laugh, like, making it. And the video, we've said that it's not.
There he is.
It's not 100% sort of, like, completely yet. We still need to go back, but it was just purely just one of them, like, sort of messing about sort of ideas.
That's good. We have to enjoy life. I'm a big believer of enjoying life and having fun and seeing the positive in things. My mantra, my culture at Meticulous, and Meticulous is the company and Meticulous Moments is the podcast. We have fun. Because I believe when we have fun and our hearts are open and we are enjoying what we are doing, we just live out our purpose, and life is so short. We have to make every day count. And I'm going to ask you about gratitude. And while I, let you think about what you want to say, what you are grateful for today, it can be anything. I'm going to share something with the audience that happened to me today. We live on a farm, the kids and I. And I was driving to town today because my daughter had a stomach ache, and I was on my way to training with my son. And about 15 kilometers out of town, we had a flat wheel. Now, it's late afternoon for us, so we're out there on the highway, late afternoon. The sun is busy setting, and we have this flat wheel. And we proceed, to take out the spare tire, and we've got the jack there, and I'm starting to take the wheel off, and I can't get the nuts loose because obviously now with the dust and the farm and the mud, it's been raining the whole weekend. It's difficult to get it loose, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I'm going to be late for training. I still want to, get my daughter to the pharmacy so we can get something for her stomach ache. And here comes this man walking up the road. And he says, can you help? And I said, of course, yes, thank you. And he starts to help me. But still, there's one of the nuts that we can't get loose. And this goes on for about half an hour. And then suddenly I look up. Now, Mark, I'm a very, very big believer in energy, and I believe in synchronicities in the universe. I believe that the universe always works things out for my greatest good, that there's always a purpose for things. And as I look up, would you believe it that we had our flat tire right across from one of the big factories outside of town? And guess what they specialize in? They do tires. And I thought to myself, how convenient is this? And I thank God, I thank the universe. And as the employees, they were closed already, but as they came out to get their transport, they get into taxis, some of them get onto trucks. Here comes two other gentlemen running across the road, and they start to help with the tire as well. And we still couldn't get it loose. And when a little bit later on, another gentleman came out, his wife was coming to pick him up, because they also live on a farm outside of town. Never met them today. And he's got a whole set of spanners in his car. And here he helps them change the wheel, and off we go. And I'm still in time for training. And, as we are talking out, his wife got out of the vehicle to come and talk to me. She said, oh, her husband, when he got the spanners now, he mentioned that my daughter has stomach ache. And she said, you know what? I happen to have stomach pills for stomach ache in my handbag. And she handed it to me, and I thought to myself, my goodness, my car had a flat wheel right across from the tire place. The people who are helping me have painkillers and medicine for stomach ache for my daughter in their purse. And I said, I'm so grateful that I serve a living God that looks after me in any circumstance. And I'm so grateful to know and meet wonderful people. So I just want to say thank you, universe. Thank you, God, for always having my back. And I want to ask you, in this interview, what are you grateful for today?
Um, this is one of those like questions. Every morning that you wake up, it's a privilege, it's a blessing, and it's an honor. You know, people, life's too short. And actually to like everybody. You only get one shot at life. It's not a
That's
test.
it.
You don't come back. Okay, you get one shot. And I say, every day that you wake up, it's a blessing. Okay, and I say make the most of every day. Okay, if you want to do something, go out and do it. If you want to, if you've got a goal, go out and achieve that goal. If you've got a dream, okay, aim for it. Maybe one day you will achieve it, okay?
Yeah.
But every day you wake up, it's a blessing. And all the people you meet along life, okay, it's a privilege, okay? I know many, many, many great people, and knowing them people, all the martial artists I know, all the fitness guys I know, the physios I know, I'm privileged and I'm honored to know them. Just like all my friends, my family, it's a privilege and it's an honor to know those people. But yeah, life's so short. You've got to make the most of every day. And like I say, don't don't hold back. Go out, achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, do things that you want to do. Live life how you want to live it, and just you've got to grab life.
Yeah.
You're lucky enough to have it. Life is so short, and it'll pass you by so quick. And my advice to anybody, okay, every day you wake up, say thank you, okay. It truly is a blessing, okay. And life's so short. Go after your dreams, go after your goals, do things that you want to do, achieve things that you want to achieve, and take care of the people that are most important to you, and look after the people that mean a lot to you, and also be thankful for the people, your friends, the people you meet along life. Life's a journey, okay. It's all about learning. The people you meet along that journey will bring something to you, and you will bring something to them, okay. And I say this: be thankful for every day, be thankful for everybody, and go after your goals, your dreams, do what you want to do, be humble, be nice, treat people sort of with like sort of respect. Treat people how you want to be treated. It's basically karma. What goes around comes around. And I'm a great sort of a great believer in it. You know, if you help someone one day, they'll help you back, or hopefully. But yeah, life's so short. Make the most of every day, because every
Yeah,
day you wake up, that's a blessing.
that's
And
true.
yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely true. You know, if we live a life, like you said, of gratitude, we start to see the synchronicities in our lives and the magic returns, you know, and then life is just beautiful. And just
you
like
know,
you said, so
right,
good things out there.
like I'm so lucky, and I'm so privileged, and I'm so honoured to know so many great people within the martial arts,
Yeah,
and you know, even in like the fitness world. I'm privileged and honoured to have trained with some of the people that I've like trained with, and you know, Matthew. Um, you know, this guy is an amazing PT, absolutely amazing. Uh, just an incredible person, and I'm so honoured, and I'm privileged. You know, if it
yeah,
wasn't for him, who knows?
yeah,
But yeah, it's a privilege and an honour to know everybody that I've like met in my life, and I've met some great people. Uh, I'd love to shout names out, but there's so many of them.
so many.
It could be like till like midnight.
Yeah,
And
no, that's
you
good.
know, but I just want to say that I'm thankful and I'm grateful to everybody that supported me,
Yeah,
and helped me, and I just want to say thank you to all my friends, my family for their support, because like without them, you know, I don't think I'd be sort of where I am now. So
yeah.
yeah, so thank you so much.
Absolutely. And Meticulous Moments audience, that's it from us this evening, Mark. It was a wonderful privilege to have you on the show. Us, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and your wisdom, and stay awesome.
Can I just say a big shout out to
Yeah.
my martial arts grandmaster. He's from Tiger Martial Arts. He's a grandmaster that grades me. He's not just a like grandmaster. He's also a very good friend of mine. He's such a great man. He does so much for like cancer research.
Yeah.
Um, he's so humble, and it's a privilege and a blessing to know him. But I just want to give a big shout out to Grandmaster Gary
Yeah.
Wozniewski. Uh, uh, Grandmaster, thank you so much for all that you have done and continue to do for me. I'm so privileged, and I'm so like honored. So thank you so much.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. Shout out to all these wonderful people. So blessed to have them in your life. And guys, thank you for watching with us. And just have a phenomenal rest of your day. Thank you so much, Mark. Have a wonderful day.
Also, thank you very much to yourself. It's a privilege and an honor to be on your show, your podcast. You are an amazing person, and you are a great friend. Thank you so much.
It is my pleasure and my honor, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing. Guys, we'll see you in the next session. Mark, have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.
You too. Bye bye. Take care. Bye bye.
I'm just trying to see where to go to the next video. Woohoo!